Dear children, in this session we'll be discussing about water cycle. At the end of this session you will be knowing evaporation, condensation and precipitation. I hope you would have studied about water cycle in your lower classes, isn't it children? So let us recall it again. After the rains we can see water on the floors, rooftops and paddles in the roads. I hope everyone has seen that. After some time we can see that water is disappearing. Have you ever thought what happened to that water and where does this water go? Is exactly due to sun's heat the water gets evaporated from the surface to the space. Very simple example is drying of wet cloths in the sun. So after some time we can see the cloths are completely dry. So where does the moisture go from that wet cloths? It is exactly by the sun's heat the moisture get evaporated. Due to sun's heat, the moisture from the wet surface or from the wet cloths get evaporated in the form of vaporization. So this process is known as evaporation. In the same way, plants also lose some amount of water by the process of transpiration that we studied in our chapter 7. I hope you will be remembering that process of transpiration. We have done many activities also to understand that process. Is it children? So water lost by plants through their leaves is known as transpiration. So the transpirated water also is getting evaporated by sun's heat. As the vaporized water from these surfaces goes higher and higher at a particular region, the temperature is very low in the higher altitudes. So the water vapor which is becoming closer to each other and they are condensed to form water droplets. These water droplets gather together in the form of clouds. Okay, clouds are full of water droplets. Okay, when the weight is very heavy, it is too hard to hold on in the clouds. So the droplets coming back to the earth in the form of rain. So this process is known as precipitation. Dear children, for your understanding, I have boiled water in a vessel so that now you can see the steam which is coming out of the water. Is it? So this process is known as evaporation. Okay. If we trap the evaporation by closing the lid on it, we can see the water droplets which is trapped on the upper side of the plate. Is it? So in the same way water from the water bodies get evaporated. Okay, when they reach the higher altitudes due to lowest temperature over there, the water droplets get condensed together and forms clouds. Okay children, thus evaporated water vapor forms water droplets on condensation. Okay, cooling of water droplets, that cooling of evaporated water vapor is known as condensation. Now you can see water droplets in my hand. Is it? So as they form clouds, when the droplets are heavier in the clouds, it is very heavy to bear with that, so that the droplets coming back to the earth again in the form of rain. This process is known as precipitation. I hope you are clear with the processes of evaporation, condensation and precipitation. Okay children, I'll meet you in the next class. Thank you.